My name is Alex.
My name is Johan.
My name is John.
My name is Miles.
My name is Max, and this is our social media strategy for e-commerce.
Hello everyone. So firstly I will explain this new e-commerce wine platform for Londoners that has been implemented on the 15th of November. We can see firstly that there is not enough share button for social media platforms, there is no blogs, and Tober et al. Explains that there is a correlation between social media and traffics and rankings. Aligan explains that it's very important to have a blog to create an interactive content. But the idea is to create a new social media strategy in a new market. And our objective is for this, to integrate the English market, and especially London, and to find 4 personae in these markets that can be interesting to wish against specific online competitors and offline competitors. So for this we want to improve our online presence and evaluate the size of our market, and then we will use 2 competitive advantages, the organic wine market and the exclusive wine.
The UK is already one of the world's most developed markets for online sales of alcoholic drinks, benefiting sales of both mass market and higher end of niche brands. Over 61% of alcoholic drink sales are sold in hypermarkets and supermarkets, such as Tesco and Asda, and hypermarkets account for around 42% of value sales. Online wine selling sites like Majestic have posted 15% rise in full-year pre-tax profits this June to 23.2 million. In the UK, 18% of wine drinkers buy online, and this could hit 26% by 2020. The UK is still the world's biggest importer of wine, specialising in high-quality French wine, like with the likes of Bordeaux and Loire Valley wine. Have a big product range from white to red and rosé wines. Online means product can be sold cheaper due to lower overheads. The relative new to wine industry, competing with sites such as Slurp and Majestic.co.uk. Established brand names in the UK such as Blossom Hill and Jacob's Creek. It could be difficult getting potential customers buying our wine, as it's not as known as other brands. Import market with positive annual growth rate, and the population is growing of older consumers. Similar products being sold cheaply by competitors such as Asda supermarket owned brands, where some wines go for less than £2.50. This will make it difficult to reach sales target. The economy is still struggling and growth is slow. There is potential for the country to go back into recession. This will reduce the amount of public spending. Increased price of wine in the UK. The average prices have increased by 20p in the last year. This makes wine less affordable for consumers for a considerable amount of the UK population. Lastly, alcohol duty and VAT contributes 16.3 billion a year to the public finances.
And the next part that the business needs to look at is actually that of the target audience itself. Now, we've done this through the use of 4 personas. The first of these is women from the ages of 30 and 50. Second, men from the ages of 40 and 50. Third, women and men from the ages of 30 and 50. And that of small businesses being the 4th. Now, as we can see from the data we've received, females between the ages of 25 and 54, Facebook is a huge part of their social media presence, with them almost making up half. Now, males between the ages of 35 and 54, it could be seen that Twitter and Friends Reunited are second and third, albeit quite far away from Facebook. They are still second and third nevertheless. Now, this can be seen the same with the data received from both males and females. Now, the reasons for individuals' use of social media is that of keeping in touch with friends, making up almost half of that. However, they do want to find information about brands, and this does make up 5% of their entire usage. Now, business owners, it can be seen use social media differently. It can actually be seen keeping up with the latest news almost makes up 40%. Now, from this data, what it can be seen is as long as we can meet the customer's needs, that of giving free samples, special offers, as well as posting content about the brand, we will obviously meet those customers' needs.
Your target audience, we need to understand the keywords they are using on the search engine to after using on the social media. 3 things important. First one we found is that people are looking for our keywords during December time. Second, for wine and champagne, using the name of the brand. So Tesco, Waitrose and Majestic, they are our main competitors. Third thing is that people accord champagne, wine with also the products glass, flutes, or all of this. Afterwards, we need to know which tools we will use to follow the online conversation. We have seen 7 useful tools, and one trend that is appearing to us is that Facebook has opened its hashtag as Twitter is doing. We can use an hashtag on Facebook like wine hashtag and see all the online conversation, but not only the one of our friends, but of everyone. Then we will use one specific social media dashboard, which is Winity. It gives views and source of clicks and what is the most important, emotion and sentiment.
Facebook gives a fast connection to potentially lots of users in the target audience. It also offers exposure to potential new customers, and with organic wine, London is non-existent on Facebook, so it shows that there is opportunities. Facebook pages are indexed by search engines, allowing for visibility for our business and its organic and exclusive wine range. Having a presence on Facebook will increase the chance of becoming known to customers, and may increase the visibility, awareness, and could generate traffic of up to 80% for the website. Being on Facebook will generate sales for the company, and by people liking and sharing the content on the page of the business, it will spread the word and let everyone know about the business. And Facebook's advertising platform will provide target-oriented advertising for the business. The English cheese company managed to increase their fan base from 2,000 to 23,000 audience to see the page. What sort of users are looking at it and the likes and the content being shared, and this will allow for them to make changes that are relevant in order to target their audience better.
The second most important platform is Friends Reunited. Friends Reunited allow you to share old memories from your friends, plans. So 3 main ideas give us in your mind. First one is to share old pics of our products with the wine castle we work for. This will increase our credibility with the viewer of our platform. It can also give content to platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. Also, we can create boxes from the history of the wine in London or the history of the old wine champagne bars. This will help us to reach our target audience directly. We will ask them speaks from them, and after the content we will get will be interesting and will engage our target audience, especially the B2B.
Twitter is growing as a necessity for small businesses as it helps them increase their brand awareness rapidly. It will enable the business to follow their competitors so they can see their activities and directly interact with people who are interested or existing customers. In an independent study, 85% of people were found to feel more connected after following a business, and a further 72% said that they would purchase from one they follow on Twitter. Either the business or people interested find information or news relevant to them.
Now, LinkedIn's able to do something that none of the platforms are able to do in the way that it's sort of strictly sort of professional. Now, obviously, as a startup company, obviously this is something that will really help us sort of network out and obviously get the exposure we need. Now, obviously, there's lots of groups that would be beneficial for us to join, and as LinkedIn works, obviously on a daily basis we'd sort of be able to keep up with all the news and what's happening, and this would actually be in the specific area of London, so it's really going to help us give an insight into what is happening in real terms. Now, an example of this would be wine industry networking executives. I mean, this is a group that has over 10,000 members, so I mean, obviously if we were to get involved in a group like this would really help us get sort of that base, and obviously we could get involved in sort of the conversations going on, and we could also get involved in content creation. Most likely it would be through our Friends Reunited content and reach a broader target base than Friends Reunited would be able to on its own.